on this episode of The Game Chasers.
The guys take digging for games to an all-new level.
Well, it's something.
Yeah, it's something. What is it?
Will they sniff out the games? Or will the smell of mothballs be too much?
It's worth going through every single one of these boxes back here to find what I'm looking for.
Yeah, of course Bigfoot exists. What are you stupid?
So in our never-ending journey to find video games, Billy came across a contact one day.
And the guy had some pretty cool vintage Star Wars figures. So I asked him if he had any vintage games as well, and he said he did. The only problem is they were stuffed in the back and he didn't know where they were.
And we're gonna go check it out today.
I got Chris, my cousin, to be our cameraman.
I take beer with me everywhere I go. Obviously, you know, gotta have your beer. The government.
This sounds like a job for the Game Chasers.
Well, you were telling me about it earlier. Depending on what all's in there, like I said, an NES at a retail store is $50.
No matter where we're going, whether we have an agenda in mind or not, we are constantly on the lookout for other places to stop along the way.
Now on our way to the thrift store, we see an antique store. You always have to stop at an antique store.
One of the pros to an antique store, whether there's games or not, you can usually find some kind of old something you might be looking for.
Jay finds a Star Trek. I don't even know what you'd call it, but it's awesome.
I've never seen anything like this, and I'm gonna buy it, especially for $15.
Well, don't you want to try it out first?
Yeah, I'm gonna plug it in real quick.
Is there an outlet?
If it doesn't work, I'm gonna try to get it cheaper. I'm gonna take this thing up front, I'm gonna plug it in, I'm gonna see if it works, because it's video games, and it's old, and it's right up my alley.
Now, while the cameras weren't rolling, because, you know, Chris is an amateur. Well, all our cameramen are amateurs, but I was able to find a vintage model kit from Star Wars. These vintage model kits, I loved them back in the day. I would put these things together all the time.
Oh, I see. Look at that. There you go. You gotta get the right angle. You see the little.
Yeah, I see him.
Lights come on, thing fires up, boom, we have a working video game here. Well, video game? Would you even call it a video game? You got a working game. So, hey, I think it's a great deal.
I guess I'm getting it, because it does work.
Well, it's a cheap price on it.
It is.
I knew I had to have it.
You don't like Star Trek. You like Star Wars.
Here we go.
I got the Star Wars model, you got the Star Trek game, so why don't we just switch?
Here's the problem with that. I don't like models.
It's something that you and your son can do. Y'all can put the model together and it'll be fun.
I see where you're going with that. However,
I mean, you can't put a price tag on time spent with your son.
you're right. And I spend as much time as possible with him. I don't need a stupid model to spend time with him. Should we not stop?
I'm just saying.
Well, like you said, you don't mess with them, they don't mess with you, right? I'm not afraid of a what are they gonna do? Shake us down for our lunch money? Come on, dude. Don't film, don't film.
What? I'm not filming. I ain't scared of those stupid bikers.
I ain't here. Let's go.
So I called the guy beforehand. He knows we're coming. He says that he has an Atari in the back room.
Well, I know there's that game.
The
unit
Atari
that was
stuff?
still there. I haven't had anything come in.
Okay.
But what's back there? I don't know.
Billy's an idiot. There's not going to be any video games in here.
That's how I found him. I was just moving stuff around trying to find stuff.
I mean, he said that we have free reign to look for it.
I actually work for a nonprofit organization, and we help victims of domestic violence. So the company I work for, we actually have a couple of thrift stores. So I'm kind of used to this kind of thing.
Oh, so it's not going to scare you at all to step back there?
No, not at all. I mean, I'm used to that.
We're gonna get to digging and see what we can uncover. This may take a while.
I'm not going to be a negative Nancy here. I'm just going to dig in and see what I can find. Look everywhere, look everywhere. Digging through all kinds of crap here. I'm digging through lamps
And penny loafers.
Parachute man?
Parachute man.
Thought the
No
parachute.
parachutes though.
Just trying to sniff out the games here. Sniff out the games, sniff out the games. But all I smell is moldy clothes.
Belts. Shoes. Bunch of shoes. The more I go through these boxes, the less I find is not discouraging me. Because if it's that last box that I open that is the pay dirt, so to speak, striking gold at the end of it all, then it's worth it. It's worth going through every single one of these boxes back here to find what I'm looking for. We need to find something today.
I'm all for digging for buried treasure. I think that stuff is fun. I've said it before. This is a little ridiculous.
Oh, there's the one find of the day. If you look, you will find.
Well, it's something.
Yeah, it's something. What is it? Spider-Man?
It's NCAA
No,
basketball.
we're not that lucky for it to be a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Random Super Nintendo sports game. It's actually encouraging me more and more to keep going. Not that I was getting too discouraged to start with, but this just makes me think that there has to be more stuff here.
Huh? What? Hey, Jake.
Did you find something?
Well, on that shelf, that
look
metal
at that.
shelf. Well, lo and behold, we got something here. It's not an Atari 2600.
Someone was selling this for $5.
Super Nintendo. Yeah, it's a little ugly. It's a little yellow, but hey, if it plays, it plays. That's all that matters.
I don't see any cords, but
To start.
it's not a big deal.
I'm not really interested because I want the video games.
We're finding little bits here and there. You know, we're looking for that big jackpot now. I hated that movie. We've been here at least an hour. We still haven't stumbled across the jackpot at this point. It's getting hot. I'm getting dirty.
You know, if we were the clothes chaser, we'd be set right now. We kind of skimmed over it, but we didn't really dig into it. We didn't
I
want to be.
think that's where they are. I don't remember some. I'm pretty sure I remember some.
Where do you think they are?
He thinks they're somewhere in that area.
Like the back corner or
The blue shelf.
blue shelf? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's dig a little bit more then.
But you know what? As long as there's still boxes to go through, let's do it.
Oh! 2,600 games.
I don't want to see that at the same time.
It was just
Oh shit! Okay, let's be civil about this. Yeah.
This one's mine.
Pretty much what has happened here is I have stumbled across a tub full of Atari games. 'Cause I'm a winner. How is that one yours?
Okay, camera guy needs a little help here. My leg is holding this up.
Son of a Taz is mine.
This one's mine.
You got that one already.
Did you just see how much y'all can puddle the whole damn pot?
Really? Really? Thank you.
Thank
you for your expertise.
This one's mine.
That's mine.
Now, unlike a lot of people probably watching, I was old enough to really get into and appreciate the 2600. That's when I started gaming, the 2600 and then television.
My earliest memories of Atari were Empire Strikes Back, obviously Pong.
I mean, my first video game memory was boxing on the Intellivision, and shortly after that, it was Pac-Man and Space Invaders, all the classics on the 2600.
Atari's part of video gaming history for me, and just in general.
This is mine. I called it.
I just called it.
Hey, for real. My legs.
Hey, will you help this crybaby?
Oh, for F's sake, man.
It feels like we're at a dump. It's just massive trash bags everywhere. Just complete chaos.
Hey, I'm glad we came back over here.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Son of a... Now I'm stuck.
Oh, good God, man. It's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Hang on a second.
One of the ones sticking out right now is Smurf. Now, yeah, it's from ColecoVision. Yeah, back in the day, ColecoVision would make games for the 2600. I don't think they'd get away with that nowadays. PlayStation saying that they're going to make an Xbox game or something like that. But back in the day, man, that stuff was going on all the time.
One of the games in this lot that we found, a lot of people may or may not know about it. There's a Mario Brothers on the 2600. Obviously, the graphics aren't as good, but the graphics, for what it was, not too bad, actually. And personally, that's one of my favorite games on the NES is Mario Brothers. Not Super Mario Brothers, Mario Brothers.
Yeah, but at least we succeeded.
That is true. We found stuff, so that's good. Hang on, I'm not done, though.
Cool as it is that we found the 2600 games, it's kind of just whetted our appetite.
I'm not done, because I don't know what else is in here. I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to exhaust all possibilities before I walk away from here.
So we're not done here yet.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this, because remember...
Sketchy.
Is that a bad idea?
Dude, don't do it.
Although it would make for a good video.
What if I die?
Yeah, go viral. Nah, dude, don't do it.
No, that's good. That's safe. You know what? Billy might be taller than me, but I'm more agile and athletic than him. I'm going up like a spider monkey. I'm going up. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, dude. I'm way more athletic than you.
Whatever.
You know how I can prove that? You broke your freaking ankle on the rocky steps.
Hey, I'll make sure you don't fall.
Yeah, support me by my butt.
We're destroying this back place. That's kind of funny.
I wonder if that's all the stuff you had as far as games go.
What did y'all find?
We found them.
I told you they were back here.
Hey, do me a favor and put that with the rest of it, would you?
Oh, sweet.
What is it?
Hey, we can look through it a little bit later.
I'm looking through it now.
I know you are.
We have another box of 2600 goodies. Boxed games this time.
For some reason, you can find a lot of box Atari stuff.
Now, I love the NES boxes, but I really love the 2600 Atari boxes, the Intellivision boxes. Man, the artwork on them were freaking cool. They have that watercolor look to them, a lot of them.
The artwork on Atari games is like none other.
That's part of the reason why I love to collect boxes. It's just simply for the artwork on them. That was mine.
Dude, really?
That one's mine.
I find the box you're just gonna claim everything.
The boxes are mine. Actually, is this a... That's a 26. Oh, this is the... I thought that was a 72.
And Atari 2600 Junior is smaller. They dropped the wood grain. It came out in '84. They were basically just trying to squeeze every last dime that they could out of you know, the 2600.
That one's mine. And one of the games in here that's caught my eye already is a game called Infiltrate. You go up and down trying to find the documents, and then the secret agents that are trying to kill you look more like Fry Guys, if you ask me. But you have to go up and down elevators that are constantly moving and stuff. I mean, it's, you know, it's your basic 2600 game.
Only because it looks like it's a stupid movie you like.
Logan's Run.
Logan's Run.
I like Logan's Run. Hey, Logan's Run's a good movie. Is Logan's Run's not a good movie?
Well, of course, I hadn't seen it in 20 or 30
But it
years,
was good when you saw it, right?
Yeah, it seemed like it was. I had Farrah Fawcett in it.
Yeah.
With the exception of the gratuitous nude scenes in it, the movie freaking blows chunks.
Don't you call yourself the Kingfisher?
It is. Look at the dumb look on his face. He had it like on his license plate or something. Is he serious?
No.
You had it somewhere. It was like a bumper sticker or something. Come on.
Dude, you're lying now. You're freaking lying.
I never had it on my license plate.
That's the thing about being a redneck. They want to go game chasing, but the car breaks down. Guess who's gonna fix it to keep them game chasing? Me. That too.
Yo, I need some light back here.
There you go.
Grazie.
Copenhagen, wake up, crack a cold one.
I feel like we should just keep it on now, huh?
No Sherlock. Having Billy's cousin Chris be our cameraman is entertaining, if nothing else. Sometimes you gotta hit a fucking mute button though.
Yeah, of course Bigfoot exists. What are you stupid? I know. I've had encounters with him, and
What's wrong with these guys? Where'd you set the other camera?
Huh?
Where'd you set the other camera?
It's over here.
Really? That was just chilling back
Yeah.
there?
Mine. Put that with the rest of it, please, sir.
Oh man, I don't have the Telegames version.
I don't either.
Now this is the Sears version. And again, just like the Junior, no difference in the gameplay or anything.
I'll just have to
Put it in the maybe pile.
the maybe pile. All right, I'm finally satisfied. I feel like I have gone through every nook and cranny of this place. I have Eyes of the Hawk. I found this. Technically, that's all mine. Some of it I have, some of it I don't, some of it I need, some of it I don't. Hey, so since I found these, technically, they're all mine, right? You know, we're gonna hit this guy with an offer for everything and see if he bites.
They're all mine, right?
Sure, yeah.
the only games there in that entire thrift store, and boom, it took them like a good hour and a half, 2 hours to uncover them, but they found them. Pretty amazing, if you ask me.
So, well, what are you thinking on all of it?
One thing to consider if you're going to make an offer on a bulk like this is how much of it do you have?
Did y'all count them? No. Did I?
Now, if neither of us had a 2600 in games, we'd be willing to pay a lot more for this lot.
I'm not trying to pay super high dollar retail price for it. At the same time, though, I don't think this gentleman wants super high dollar retail price.
About $50 for the lot.
We'll do it.
So both Jay and I look at each other, and I think we both realize that, you know, $50 for this lot is a good deal. Well, we really appreciate you letting us.
I appreciate you guys coming down.
For your time, appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all gonna enjoy that.
Did we find anything super rare? No, but that's not what it's always about. Would I like to find a Samson or a Flintstones every time we go game chasing? Of course, but it ain't gonna happen. And anyone who does what we do, whether you're on YouTube or not, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that there's a lot of hit and misses, more misses than there are hits. You guys get to see the highlights. But to find this much Atari stuff and to find it cheap, yeah, that's a success in my opinion.
The North trip out here.
Plus, it's always fun to just rummage through stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is a really cool change of pace to come across something a little different for a change.
No, I'm not coming off the phaser battle. I might let you take it home with you, but it's mine. You're not getting it. Well, I might not ever see it, just like my AVGN TVD Season 1. Volume 1, yeah. I haven't seen that since you borrowed it.
I was honestly hoping you forgot about that.
I didn't forget about that. You're so stupid.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to go down on my knees. Just put my coonskin cap on. I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory. I'm going to go out a free American.
Well, I'm a floating head.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm pretty sure you're text messaging me off a motherfucking smartphone. It's called Google, motherfucker. Look it up. Like, what the fuck? Man, it's real. I've seen you, Jay, I've fucking seen you do it. You fucking hit the button, Siri says, what can I help you with? And you say, fucking Taco Casa near me, because you're a fat ass. And then Siri's like, there's a Taco Casa 2 blocks from you on your right. And then we stop there and we eat and you stuff your fat fucking face. But you, when it comes to RV Navy store, you think that I fucking have the latitude and longitude of where it's fucking at.